All you need to paint is a few tools, a little instruction, and a vision in your own mind. Bob Ross. The tools are easy enough to find. You can just go to any Michaels or Hobby Lobby. The instruction I can give you in the speech, but the vision, that's on you. If you're like me and you're not a very creative person, the vision is the hardest part of painting. It's so hard to come up with your own ideas and concepts and then put them and translate them onto a canvas. When I was in high school, I was really struggling with having a creative outlet in order to get my stress and anxiety out. So I talked to my art teacher and she told me how to transfer images onto canvases and then paint them. It takes the creativity out of art, but makes it so you can still have the artistic expression of yourself. Over the years, I've worked with different artists to get helpful hints and tips for how to do this trick. In this speech, I'll talk about the history of image printing and how to use the technique. Image printing came into history in the early 1700s. Artists used to paint designs and then transfer the image onto pottery in order to make the beautiful designs. Later, the printing press made printing popular. Instead of printing images or paintings onto pottery, it printed letters onto pieces of paper and made it so that books and pamphlets were widespread. In The Double Invention of Printing in the Journal of Design History, written in 2000 by Dennis Bryans, George Sarton is quoted saying, "The fruit of the invention of printing were so abundant that it was in itself a revival, a translation of values, and therefore it is justifiable to consider the Advent as the new beginning of age." This is not true for just printing as in the printing press, but printing in general. Now printing can be used to make 3D objects or 3D images and 4D objects. It can be used to help the environment, and for me, it can be used to reproduce art. The first step in reproducing art is to find an image you want to make. I like to do Frida Kahlo. All you need to do is print the picture and then make sure it's scalable to the canvas you have. Next, you get graphite paper and put the paper on the bottom of your image so that your image is facing up and the graphite is on the bottom. So the graphite's on this side and your image is on this side. You place both of them on canvas and tape them. Then you go over the outline of your image with a pen or a colored pencil. I like to use a colored pencil so you can see where you've already gone over. You want to make sure to press hard so the graphite transfers from the paper onto the canvas. Once this is done, you can remove your image and you should have an outline of the picture you want to paint. From there, it's up to you. I like to use a black and white image so then I can pick the colors I paint with. All you do from there is paint by numbers, so you just pick your paints and you paint inside the lines or outside of the lines. You can copy the image directly if it already has color in it, or you can add your own colors if you want to be a little more artistic. Art is not just good for stress relief. In How Painting Benefits the Brain, American Congress for Rehabilitation Medicine says it also fosters creative growth, strengthens memory, enhances problem solving and math skills, increases stress relief, adds to an optimistic attitude, and enables emotional growth. Printing is not a new concept in art or in the world. It's an age-old process used to recreate something, and now we can use it to recreate images. It's helpful for people who are a little more creatively challenged, and it's helpful for people who just want to have a little stress relief and paint away their worries. Thank you.